We're here today representing REMAP. We're here to visit Justine and Enrique to describe one of the projects which we've done with REMAP. Good morning.
Good morning. There we go. So obviously this would normally be for a baby who is laying on the floor, and Enrique absolutely loved it when he was very tiny. It was one of the few things that he could play with. But as he was growing, we decided that we would try and sit him in his seat like this and put it in front of him so he could still use it and enjoy it. But unfortunately, Enrique started to grow and the jungle gym was obviously still the same size, so we needed a way to make it match his height because he was actually sitting above it before. We were suggested to contact REMAP, and a lovely man called Mark came out and had a look at it, and he's made this device in order for this to grow with Enrique. So as Enrique grows, there's different holes in here which you can actually make the gym taller so he can still access it for much longer. And it's quite good because when Mark came out, he actually measured it so that it would fit around Enrique's seat as well, because these seats are actually generally quite wide on the bottom so that they don't tip over. Because he's got hearing loss and some visual impairment, there's not many toys that he can access, so for him it's absolutely great.
So would you recommend REMAP being?
Absolutely, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt. Volunteer Mark was absolutely fantastic. He was such a lovely man, just generally a lovely person. And we actually quite missed him when he no longer came along to visit to do this, but he's made a world of difference to Enrique, and the fact that he can still access his favourite toy is just heartwarming for a boy that can't play with very much and can't see or hear very much. It's essential, really.
What can you do now that you couldn't do before?
Make a cup of tea. I can have a nice cup of tea whilst he's playing with his toy, and get 5 minutes or so rest in different intervals throughout the day.
Yeah.
Perhaps fill a form out if I need to fill a form out quickly, because he can manage his seat for about 20 minutes. So that gives me just about enough time to fill out important paperwork for him or file important paperwork for him. So yeah, quite a bit.
Marvellous. What would you say to anyone who needs some support? Would you recommend REMAP?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, definitely. And don't think twice about asking, because the people that actually are doing the volunteer work for you are fantastic. They're really, really friendly, really genuine people, and all they want to do is help. And that help is actually invaluable.